Here's the latest adventure from Shama Travel, brought to you by our Shama Travel specialist. Remember, we are here to serve all your travel needs.
Exuma probably has more beaches than any island in the Caribbean.
The eastern end of the island has some of the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen.
Gold Rock Beach is really, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful beaches.
One of the other attractions in Inagua is that it has beautiful ocean water.
I mean, the color of the water is amazing.
The most colorful water in the world is Bimini Blue, right there.
The water here on Long Island is crystal clear more than anywhere else.
We have one of the most beautiful beaches in the Bahamas.
Me and my boys checked the beach. The beach is #1.
We also have Cape Santa Maria, which is documented as the top 6 beach in the world.
It has some of the most beautiful beaches in the country.
The most beautifulest beaches.
Surfers beach with surfers coming from all over the world to surf.
The beach here at San Beatriz is one of the best beaches that I've seen, and I've traveled all over the island.
You can just take a pick. I mean, just pick a beach. They're all nice. They're all beautiful.
Some tourists usually come here just to really relax and to get away from it all. The beaches are rather private.
And you can have the ultimate experience of sitting on a sandbank 2 to 3 miles long and just enjoying it by yourself.
And 15-20 minutes you can have a 4-mile-long white sand beach to yourself.
Inagua has a few small beaches that you can be on all by yourself. You'll actually be the only person on that beach in any one day.
Probably go to some spots what maybe weren't visited by someone in the last maybe 20 years. It's just that peaceful and quiet.
So you go down there for the full day and it's just no one but you and the sun, the sand, and the sea, and that's it.
Secluded. You wouldn't find a footprint on that beach.
You can roam free.
Be amazed. It's beautiful.
You might see 5 people 300 yards down, maybe, sometimes. So it's a real laid-back vibe.
I keep looking at beaches throughout the world, and I go to a place in Andes called Camps Bay. 7 miles of just white sand beach. And the only thing that bothers you is how bright it gets from the sun. That's it. We spend the whole day out there, and it's just like you were lost in a world all on your own.
Some areas we got pink sand, like how they say Lutra got pink sand, like on the North Beach down on the end, we got pink sand. Then some other, like out here, we got the powder sand, you call it, the finest sand you can find.
We have light white powder sand, and a lot of the guests like that sand.
To walk in that sand, it is milky white.
Which is sometimes we do have people take even just a little example of sand, just to take it back to them, just to show their friends, because people back in the real world out there, they've never seen it before.
You just can't find, in too many places in the world. They don't make this anymore.
You gotta come and experience it.
It's just a natural beauty.
And this is it. What you see is what you get.
It's awesome.
Words cannot describe exactly the beauty of this.
There's no comparison.
It's beautiful, just beautiful.
The place is just totally different from everywhere.
Best of the Bahamas.
Those are our treasures for everybody to come and enjoy.
Contact Maureen Piatowski today, your Mexico specialist, for all your travel needs. 847-966-7788. That's Shama Travel, 847-966-7788. Contact us today for further information at shamatravel.com.